Hello everybody, I'm Disfigure and welcome back to another video. Today I will be sharing with you the tier list I have created for the different updates of Minecraft. I will be scoring each major release from 1.0 to 1.16 in addition to Classic, In-Dev, Inf-Dev, Alpha, and Beta, and what I know so far about the 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update. I will be scoring these updates on 3 criteria. These are size, how many new features and how big the new features were that were added by the update. Changes. Notice what the changes the update made to the game were in comparison to the previous version in early game, mid game, and late game. Controversiality. How controversial the update was to the overall community and to different forks of the community such as Redstones, Builders, PvPers, etc. Each update will be scored in all 3 categories as an S or 6, A or 5, B or 4, C or 3, D or 2, or F, an F or 1. An update's position on the tier list is governed by the total score of all 3 categories. Middle of 1 to 3 puts the update in F tier, 4 to 6 puts it in D tier, 7 to 9 puts it in C tier, 10 to 12 puts it in B tier, 13 to 15 puts it in A tier, and 16 to 18 puts it in S tier. Now that we have established the system, let's begin ranking the updates. The early days. Classic, In-Dev, Inf-Dev, Alpha, and Beta. Minecraft Classic. Size. I decided to skip Minecraft Pre-Classic because I'm using it as a basis for the next versions of the game. Also, how would I rate the changes made by Minecraft Pre-Classic if there's no prior version to rate them against? Anyway, let's move on to actually scoring Minecraft Classic. Minecraft Classic added many things, including but not exclusive to bedrock, water, lava, sand, gravel, pigs, obsidian, and TNT. Instant S tier in terms of size for Minecraft Classic, straight off the bat. Changes. Changes made in Minecraft Classic are very ample and noticeable, mainly because of the fact that the terrain generation that wasn't just flat was added. S tier in terms of changes for Minecraft Classic as well. Controversiality. Many of the changes made in Minecraft Classic were later removed, such as the human mob, and many of the aspects added in this version were greatly altered or completely overhauled. Still, I would give Minecraft Classic a solid B tier score for controversiality. With 2 S's and a B, Minecraft Classic got a score of 16 out of a possible 18, scoring itself a low S tier score, bringing full stop with a bang. Minecraft In-Dev. Size. Minecraft In-Dev added several things to Minecraft. These include, but are not limited to, crafting, the inventory, furnace, pork, bread, and mushroom stew, then called mushroom soup. There were many things added in Minecraft In-Dev. Solid A tier in terms of size. Changes. The changes made by Minecraft In-Dev were noticeable, but not as much as many other stages and updates to the game. I'm stuck between A and B tier in terms of changes for Minecraft In-Dev. So I am putting it as like a half A, half B, 4.5 score. Controversiality. One main thing added in Minecraft In-Dev seemed so unvanilla that it was later removed from the game. This thing was, believe it or not, Minecraft entity models that were not blocky or pixelated in the slightest. There were several of these added too, but then later removed from the game. But the most infamous is known as Rana. An image of her is on screen right now. I mean, seriously, you load up a world and you could just see her, just a bunch of copies of her just jumping off the edge of your sky islands into the void. It was stupid. That's just sad. The person who made these models left Mojang and not promptly deleted these models from the game. I am stuck between C and D tier in terms of controversiality for Minecraft In-Dev. Total. With an A to B, and a C to D, Minecraft In-Dev scored an 11 out of a possible 18, scoring itself mid-B tier. Minecraft Inf-Dev. Size. Minecraft's Inf-Dev stage added quite a few things, most notably infinitely generating terrain, dungeons, rails, giant brick pyramids that spawned randomly in the world, arrows, and the Farlands. Decently sized stage of the game, but features were added over several months. Lots of important things were added. B tier in terms of size. Changes. The differences between In-Dev and Inf-Dev are definitely there, yet the only obvious difference is the newly infinitely generating terrain of the Minecraft world. The other changes took searching to find, C tier in terms of changes. Controversiality. The only thing that anybody would say is even slightly controversial is the Farlands. Those weren't as much a point of controversy as they were a legend, a myth almost. That was near impossible to see for yourself. The stage of the game was not controversial at all. S tier in terms of controversiality. Total. With a B, a C, and an S, the Minecraft Infinite development stage are 13 out of a possible 18, putting it in low A tier. Minecraft Alpha. Size. Minecraft Alpha was a very large stage of the game, adding, among other things, cows, slimes, boats, more paintings, and music, biomes, in the nether. This stage of the game was absolutely giant. Even though it was a stage of the game rather than a single update, Minecraft Alpha still scores itself an instant S tier in terms of size. Unquestionably. Changes. Changes made in Minecraft Alpha were definitely very noticeable, although not as much as in other updates. I'm stuck between an A and a B tier in terms of changes for Minecraft Alpha. Controversiality. Many of the changes made by Minecraft Alpha have been altered or added upon in some way, such as the later revamped not once but twice biome system. The height limit has been changed yet again twice, and the exclusively snowy Minecraft biome that was the only world you can create at certain points during Minecraft Alpha has been removed. Once again, I am stuck between an A and a B tier in terms of controversiality for Minecraft Alpha. Total. With a score of 15 out of a possible 18, Minecraft Alpha scored itself a high A tier score. Minecraft Beta. Size. Among other things, Minecraft Beta added a new food and hunger system still seen today, weather effects, melons, pumpkins, maps, and beds. Very big, but not huge, and implemented over a long period of time. I'm stuck between an A and a B tier in terms of size for Minecraft Beta. Changes. The changes made between Minecraft Alpha and Beta are extremely noticeable, and the difference cannot be mistaken, so instant S tier in terms of changes for Minecraft Beta. Controversiality. Minecraft Beta was not controversial at all. A tier in terms of controversiality for Minecraft Beta. Total. With an A to a B, an S, and an A, Minecraft Beta scored a 15.5 out of 18, putting it between the A and S tiers. I'm going to be putting it in very high A tier overall. And with that, we are wrapping up the early days section of today's video. Older versions. Older versions of the game from 1.0 to 1.8. Minecraft 1.0. Size. Minecraft 1.0 is when Minecraft was released for the first time, officially. And Mojang did not hesitate to completely overhaul the game. The new features added in this update included enchanting, nether fortresses, blazes and blaze rods, and the ender dragon. And, well, the ender dimension in general. S tier in terms of size for Minecraft 1.0. Changes. The differences between the 1.0 release of the game and the beta versions before are noticeable as soon as you open up the game. The menus, lighting system, and world generation were all completely overhauled once again, and too many features for me to list were added. S tier in terms of changes as well. Controversiality. Although the update was generally received well, some people did not like the fact that Minecraft now had an official ending. However, this was not very controversial because everyone else loved it. I mean, what else is there to say about this update? A tier for controversiality for Minecraft 1.0. Total. Earning 17 out of a possible 18 points, 1.0 earned its place in mid-S tier. It is tied as the highest scoring update on its list. Minecraft 1.1. Size. Minecraft 1.1 added super flat worlds, spawn eggs, the ability to change the language of the game, and the ability for trees to drop apples. Tiny, almost exclusively not applicable to survival mode worlds. I am stuck between D and F tier in terms of size. Changes. This update's changes scores even worse than its size. It is literally impossible to find the differences in survival mode. I hate how little changes this update made. F tier in terms of changes without regret. Controversiality. This update added many convenience features, such as a way to easily create super flat worlds, spawn mobs, or change the language of the game. This update, although small, helped Minecraft become more user-friendly. For this alone, I'm going to be putting Minecraft 1 between the A and B tier in terms of controversiality. Total, with the D to F, an A to B, and a flat F. Minecraft 1 gets an overall score of 7 out of a possible 18, landing itself in low C tier. Minecraft 1.2. Size. In Minecraft 1.2, the height limit was doubled and iron golems and jungles were added, along with jungle trees and wood and ocelots. This update was small, B tier in terms of size. Changes. It is actually not too hard to find the changes in this update. The height limit being doubled should be quite noticeable in mid to late game. Iron golems are easy to notice once you find a village. In jungles, Even though they are rare, usually do not take too much work to find and are one of the most beautiful naturally generating things in the game today, at least in my opinion. B tier in terms of changes. Controversiality. In terms of controversiality, the Minecraft 1.2 update scored highly, not being controversial in the slightest. The only point of controversy was its small size. A tier in terms of controversy. Total. With a D, a B, and an A, the Minecraft 1.2 update earned an 11 out of a possible 18, scoring itself mid-B tier. Minecraft 1.3. Size. Minecraft 1.3 added many features, including but not limited to desert and jungle temples, ender chests, wooden slabs, villagers and villager trading, and emeralds. I am between the A and B tier in terms of size. Changes. Minecraft 1.3's changes weren't super noticeable, but you could definitely stumble upon them and it would be easy to find them if you looked at them. B tier in terms of changes. Controversiality. There's no controversy to talk about in terms of Minecraft 1.3. Everything indeed in this update was well accepted by the general community, although nothing made this update stand out. A tier in terms of controversiality for Minecraft 1.3. Total. With an A, a half B, and a B, Minecraft 1.3 scored a 13.5 out of 18, scoring itself a low to mid A tier score. Not bad. Minecraft 1.4. Size. Minecraft 1.4, or the Pretty Scary update, was a relatively large update, adding carrots on sticks, flower pots, item frames, withers, beacons, anvils, and witches. This is a relatively large update, but not huge. I've decided on a score of A tier in terms of size, so I'm giving it a 4.5. Changes. The changes made by 1.4 were relatively challenging to find, but not impossible, and are mainly seen in mid to late game. I am also stuck between two tiers here, and I cannot decide whether to put it in B or C tier, so I'm going to put this update at 3.5 in terms of changes. Controversiality. Some people say that the beacon was overpowered and that there should only be one boss in Minecraft, but those claims are small, and most people were very excited about this update, especially the new and exciting enchanting and renaming ability given by the anvil, and the wither and the item crafted with the straw, the beacon. S tier in terms of controversiality for Minecraft 1.4, which is, yeah, it's a pretty scary update. Total. With a half A, half B, half C, and an S, the Minecraft 1.4 Pretty Scary update scored itself 14.5 out of a possible 18, bringing this update mid to high A tier overall. Minecraft 1.5. Size. Minecraft 1.5, or the Redstone update, added many redstone-related blocks, including droppers, hoppers, dispensers, daylight sensors, comparators, etc. Very small for a Minecraft update, D tier in terms of size. Changes. It is near impossible to see the difference between 1.4 and 1.5. Unless you go out of your way to find the new features, look up the update in Minecraft.net or another respected website and go into creative mode. The changes this update made are hardly noticeable. F tier in terms of changes to the Minecraft 1.5 Redstone update. Controversiality. The main point of controversy for the 1.5 Redstone update was its small size, and this was definitely a valid point. This update has been near forgotten for it was small and insignificant. However, ignoring the size of the update, the features added in this update were good, balanced, and well thought out. And also, they had long-lasting implications on the Redstone and general community in the future. This wasn't immediately apparent. B tier in terms of controversiality from the 1.5 Redstone update. Total. With a D, an F, and a B, the Minecraft 1.5 Redstone update scored a 7 out of a possible 18, scoring itself low C tier. Ooh, that's not very good, to be honest. Minecraft 1.6. Size. Minecraft 1.6 for the horse update added many things, some of which seemed completely unrelated to each other. Among other things, horses, carpets, terracotta, then called hardened clay, leads, and name tags were added in this update. B tier in terms of size for Minecraft 1.6. Changes. The changes made in 1.6 are hardly noticeable, well, apart from the horses, of course. D tier in terms of changes. Controversiality. This update gave hope to a very specific subgroup of vanilla-style modders who modded in hope that their mods would one day be added to the game. Man, I just used the word mod more times than I ever thought I would in the same sentence. Anyway, that is because the horses added to the game were nearly identical to those from the Mo Creatures mod. Otherwise, there was nothing else notable about the controversiality of this update. This update's controversiality, or rather lack thereof, is very good. I'm stuck between the S and A tier in terms of controversiality. With a B, a D, and an S to A, the Minecraft 1.6 Horse Update got an 11.5 out of 18, earning itself mid to high D tier. Minecraft 1.7. Size. Minecraft 1.7 are the update that changed the world and quite a few new biomes, including but not limited to the Giant Tree Taiga, Shattered Savanna, and Mesa biomes. In addition to the Mesa biome is not called the Badlands, but whatever. In addition to Acacia and Dark Oak Wood, as well as many new types of flowers. This update was very small but not tiny. C tier in terms of size. Changes. The changes made in this update were very easy to notice, mainly because of the new biomes that completely, changed the world, as the title suggests. A tier in terms of changes for Minecraft 1.7. Controversiality. This update was straight up not controversial. A tier in terms of controversiality easily. Total. With a C and 2 A's, Minecraft 1.7, with the update that changed the world, received a score of 13 out of a possible 18, scoring itself a low A tier. Minecraft 1.8. Size. Minecraft 1.8 is a bountiful update added diorite, andesite, granite, ocean monuments, and slime blocks. It was in the smaller set of updates. C tier in terms of size. Changes. Although slime blocks and ocean monuments are difficult to find, the newly added granite, diorite, and andesite were obvious for anybody to see. B tier in terms of changes. Controversiality. In terms of controversiality, 1.8 was hardly controversial, being only that the treasure of the newly added ocean monuments is very overwhelming. I'm stuck between B and A tier in terms of controversiality. Total. Scoring 11.5 out of a possible 18. Minecraft 1.8 Bountiful Update scored itself a rating in the high to mid B tier. And with that, we are now moving on to the next section of today's video. Broken Age Updates. 1.9 through 1.12, the updates that came out while Minecraft was at its lowest. Minecraft 1.9. Size. Minecraft 1.9 was a decently sized update. It replaced the old age combat system of Minecraft, revamped the end dimension, and added wings to the game, which were later renamed Elytra, to allow players to glide around their world. It was not a particularly large update, so I put it in C tier in terms of size, although this is Atmeal editing the video, and I should have put it higher. It was stupid. Anyway, changes. Early in the game, you'll probably notice the new attack cooldown, slowing down your attacks if you want to maximize damage output. However, you will not notice any other changes until you are literally in the end dimension, about to beat the game, where the boss fight is still mostly the same. Then, later on, you will eventually find the new Elytra item, which makes big changes to the game. Changes in this update were hard to find, small, and imbalanced, with the exception of the Elytra. I would put this update in the C tier in terms of changes. At least that's what my script said, but once again, I'm going to bump it up to a half B, half A. Or I would if I could. I've already scored it and made the tier list though. Anyway. Controversiality. The update's controversiality was nothing short of infamous. Big chunks of the Minecraft community shunned everything added in this update, saying that the new combat system is no longer fun, Elytras were overpowered, and that there shouldn't be any linear progression after the Ender Dragon is defeated. I do not agree nor disagree with these claims, but I am going the general community response with this tier list, not my personal opinion. F tier for controversiality. Total. This update received 2 C's and an F, scoring a 7 out of a possible 18, landing itself in the low C tier. Actually, if I had made it accordingly, it would actually be in very high C tier if I had scored it correctly, scoring a 9.5 rather than a 7, but whatever. Anyway, let's move on. Minecraft 1.10. Size. The Frostburn update. Everyone's favorite Minecraft update. Just kidding, of course. This update was absolutely tiny, adding only 3 things: magma blocks, blue ice, and polar bears. It's actually not true. It also added husks, but still. That's it. F tier for size. No question. Changes. Changes this update made are very challenging to find, but at least it isn't impossible to find them, I guess. D tier for changes. Controversiality. This update's complete lack of features made it extremely frowned upon. It was seen as Mojang being careful as to not upset the community, but it backfired big time. D tier for controversiality. With an F and 2 Ds, Minecraft 1.10 earned a 5 out of a possible 18, earning it a mid D tier rating. That is not good. Minecraft 1.11. Size. Adding observers, shulker boxes, and woodland mansions 1.11, or the Adventure Update, added a few random things to the game without following any specific format or theme. Minecraft 1.11 was a relatively small update, C tier in terms of size. Changes this update made are hardly noticeable in early to mid-game, making quite a difference in late game, completely changing the way that late game players organize items in the new shelter boxes, C tier in terms of size. Controversiality. The main point of controversy for this update was the lack of new features, and similarly to 1.8, a mix of themes and features that were added. Like 1.10, it was seen as Mojang playing it safe, C tier in terms of controversiality. Total. With C's all across the board, Minecraft 1.11 unsurprisingly earned itself a high C tier rating, scoring a 9 out of a possible 18 points. Minecraft 1.12. Size. Minecraft 1.12 was a decently sized update, adding concrete powder, colored beds, and glazed terracotta. This update was decently sized but nothing exceptional, B tier for size. Changes this update made are often hard to find, but you'll notice changed beds early in the game, C tier for changes. Controversiality. 1.12 is not controversial at all. S tier for controversiality. Total. With a B, a C, and an S, 1.12 earned a 13 out of a possible 18, landing itself in low A tier. Modern updates. 1.13 through 1.16, and what we know about 1.17 and 1.18 so far, the mega updates have been rolling out the last few years. Minecraft 1.13. Size. Minecraft 1.13, the update aquatic, was definitely a large update, completely revamping the ocean, adding 5 new biomes, in addition to coral, trident, grounds, the mysterious conduit, and so much more. An update of larger size and not giant. B tier in terms of size. I'll put it in A tier. I was writing the script now, I'd like to mention. Changes made in this update are very noticeable right from the beginning. For the oceans, one of the most important features in the entire Minecraft overworld were completely overhauled, and it's hard to think about them before the update. A tier in terms of size. Controversiality. Nothing about this update was controversial. S tier in terms of controversiality. With a B, an A, and an S, the 1.13 updated aquatic scored a 15 out of a possible 18, putting itself in the high A tier. Not bad. Minecraft 1.14. Size. Minecraft 1.14 was definitely a large update, completely revamping the villager and illager mobs and the structures associated with them, and in addition to the textures of most items, blocks, and entities in the game. This update was definitely large but not giant. A tier in terms of size. Changes. The changes made in this update are fairly noticeable in early to mid game, but not as much in the end game. But the textures of almost everything were completely overhauled. I mean, how could you not notice that? A tier in terms of changes. Controversiality. The main source of controversy for 1.14 was that the update made it too easy to get lots of rare items such as specific enchanted book, totems of undying, and iron, and that these methods were overpowered. B tier for controversiality. Total. With 2 ratings in B tier and a rating in A tier, Minecraft 1.14 scored a total of 13 out of a possible 18, landing in a low A tier rating. Minecraft 1.15. Size. Minecraft 1.15, or the Buzzy Beast update, added very little to the game, and is recognized as an outlier among the larger updates that released in the same area. This update was disappointing. D tier for disappointing in terms of size for Minecraft 1.15. Changes in this update were extremely challenging to find. The only changes were small, niche, and hard to find. Well, as I already said, it had only 1 block to world generation, which was rare, that being the bee nest. F tier in terms of changes. Controversiality. Although this update was disappointing to the general public, it was not controversial in any capacity. The people most excited about the update were Redstoners, who were rightly so, for the new honey block and similar properties to the slime blocks that didn't stick to them, revolutionizing the world of flying machines. This update did best in controversiality, landing a solid A tier. With a D, an F, and an A, this update earned a total of 8 points out of a possible 18, putting it mid-C tier all around. Pretty bad. Minecraft 1.16. Size. Minecraft 1.16 is a giant update to the game. It completely revamped the Nether, which is one of Minecraft's biggest updates ever. The mere size of this update immediately puts it in the S tier for the size category. Changes. This update did not make very many changes to the early game. The only changes to the overworld being the addition of the new ruined portal structures. However, in mid-game when you go to the Nether, you will immediately notice the difference. This dimension was completely overhauled. In the late game, your game will be slightly different, for you will trade your old diamond tools for new shiny netherite ones. B tier because the early game isn't affected very much, but otherwise the game is changed for the better. Controversiality. This update threatened to take the balance of Minecraft and things that have not been touched in years and ruin them with imbalance and changes that would deeply upset veterans of the game. However, this update could not have been executed better. Although it has completely revamped the Nether and the ore progression of the game, neither of which have been touched since Minecraft's original release, or the Nether's original release. Instead of throwing out their magic for additional content, Mojang created beautifully crafted additions to each subject. This might have been extremely challenging to do, yet Mojang did it perfectly. Solid S tier for controversiality scored this update. Total. This update scored S's in size and controversiality and a B in changes, giving it a total score of 16 out of a possible 18, which is in low S tier, just below the score of the 1.0 release. This update was beautifully executed and is tied with Minecraft Classic for the third highest ranked update on the list. That is very impressive. We still have one update left to go. Minecraft 1.17 and 1.18 snapshots. Size. From what we know so far, Minecraft 1.17 and 1.18, the Caves and Cliffs update will be the largest update to the game ever. It will let cave biomes completely overhaul the terrain generation of the overworld once again and do so much more. S tier in terms of size without question. Changes this update will make is making already completely overhaul the terrain generation of the Minecraft world and are instantly noticeable and recognizable. S tier in terms of changes. Controversiality. The only things that could even be slightly controversial about the 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update is the overhauled caves, which haven't been touched in years, and the bundles, which are disliked by, it says about half, but that's wrong. Most people like them, but I, for one, do not. A tier in terms of size. Total. With 2 S's and an A, this update received a fitting 17 out of 18 possible points, putting it mid-S tier, part of the original 1.0 release for the highest rated update on this tier list. Conclusion. With so much content, Minecraft has no wonder had many updates to the game over the years. Also, unsurprisingly, some of these updates are better than others. I've taken the time to rank Minecraft's 24 main updates on a tier list ranging from the absolutely horrible F tier that, unsurprisingly, did not contain any of Minecraft's amazing updates, all the way up to the absolute amazing S tier that, surprisingly, contained not 1, not 2, but 4 separate amazing Minecraft updates. You have already watched and heard me rank all of the updates in order and released in 3 separate categories, those being size, changes, and controversiality. The image file for the tier list in today's video is available for download in the description down below and is on screen as we speak. Now let me review the final results of this tier list. In G tier alone, the worst scoring update is undoubtedly the dismal Minecraft 1.10 Frostburn update, scoring a 5 out of 18. This update was tiny, unnecessary, and disappointing. Oof. Next in C tier. The C tier of Minecraft contained 5 updates. After 1.10, the next worst scoring update was a 3-way tie between the absolutely tiny unnamed 1.1 and 1.5 redstone updates and the widely controversial Minecraft 1.9 combat update, all scoring a 7 out of a possible 18. Next is the tiny and disappointing Minecraft 1.15 Fuzzy Bees update with a score of 8 out of 18, followed by a primarily arbitrary and small Minecraft 1.11 exploration update with a score of 9 out of 18. Moving on to B tier, we are now in very decent updates that scored more than half of the available points. In this tier, there are 4 updates. After Minecraft 1.11, the next highest scoring Minecraft update is another 3-way tie between the Minecraft in-dev stage, 3rd Minecraft pre-release and development stage after Classic and Pre-Classic, the unnamed Minecraft 2 update, and the Minecraft 1.8 Bountiful update, all scoring an 11 out of a possible 18. Following these is the Minecraft 1.6 Horse update with an 11.5 out of 18. Next, in A tier, there are 9 entire updates. It's a lot. After Minecraft 1.6, the next best scoring update is another tie, a 4-way tie between Minecraft pre-release development stage, Minecraft 1.7 update that changed the world, the Minecraft 12 World of Color update, and the Minecraft 1.14 Village and Pillage update, all receiving a score of 13 out of a possible 18. Not bad. Following this is the unnamed but large Minecraft 1.3 update, scoring a 13.5, followed by the Minecraft 1.4 pretty scary update with a score of 14.5, and Minecraft Alpha development stage with a score of 15 out of 18. Then finally, for the A tier, Minecraft beta development stage with a score of 15.5 out of a possible 18. Finally, the S tier of Minecraft updates, the best of the best. 4 updates landed in the ultimate good S tier. First is a tie for second place between Minecraft Classic development stage and the Minecraft 1.16 Never update. These updates were both absolutely amazing. But even better than these is another tie for the ultimate title of the best Minecraft update. This tie is between the original Minecraft 1.0 release and the Minecraft 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update. Both of these are absolutely indescribably incredible. I cannot decide between the two of them because of just how incredible they both are. Thank you, Mojang, for making the best game ever and the best updates you could have possibly made for the game. My sources and download links are in the video script, PDF, tier list, PNG, image, and more. Please leave a like and subscribe because I'm doing a subscriber race against myself where I'm always trying to get one more subscriber than what I currently have. With that, I spent several hours working on this project, and thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.